welcome to Business Today Television. I'm Karishma Asadani and today we bring you a special report on Byjus. Once known as the epitome of India's startup success story, it is now amidst regulatory and governance issues. A consortium of 4 investors of the EdTech firm Byjus has filed a mismanagement suit in the NCLT seeking the removal of CEO and founder Byju from the board of directors. This comes as Byju's investors are in the middle of an emergency meeting ready to vote on the exit of CEO and his family from the board of directors. However, the Ravindran family has stated that this EGM by shareholders is illegal. Furthermore, the suit filed by the shareholders also seeks a forensic audit of the company and the appointment of a new board. Process, General Atlantic, Sofina and Peak 15 partners have filed the petition before the Bengaluru bench of the tribunal. This marks the first time investors have legally moved against the right issues. In fact, the court filings also reveal the investors moving against CEO Ravindran are seeking the declaration of the just concluded $200 million rights issues to the deemed void, and the company should not take any actions that will prejudice the fights of the investors. As the investors move a resolution to vote out the founders of Byjus from the board of directors, the Karnataka High Court earlier this week stated that until the bench has delivered its final verdict, no resolution taken in the EGM can be in fact held valid. Meanwhile, the investors decided to go ahead with the extraordinary general meeting, which is the EGM that was held today, while Byju Ravindran and his wife Divya Gokulnath chose out in order to not attend the meeting. A spokesperson for Byju said the company has not received a notice on the NCLT petition. Now, clearly, this is a case of Byjus versus Byju, that is the CEO. Once a leading startup, Byjus is now grappling with regulatory challenges and investigations. This raises several questions about the functioning of the startups and the issue of corporate governance. The big development, in fact, for us to watch out now is if the Ministry of Corporate Affairs will intervene to avoid further shocks. Byjus is not just another well-funded startup known among investors, founders and power users of the Indian internet economy. In fact, this EdTech firm is a household name, albeit one that's of course much unloved due to its alleged mis-selling of courses. Hence, what happens to Byjus from here on would actually be significant in order to define the Indian startup ecosystem. Keeping in mind that the government is very big to promote the Indian startup story, it's going to be significant to see if the government is going to involve in order to bring about some regulations of corporate governance. Keep watching Business Today Television as we bring you more as the story unfolds.
Look at our